welcome. So, just very briefly, a few cards, because literally, Spirit, I hate to deliberately and intentionally say I'm going to tap into something, and then because my mood changed or I walk in the door and suddenly I want to do something different, I just drop it. So I'm trying to be consistent. I'm coming back because I said that. All right, so the what I'm referring to is the 5 minute video. If you were drawn to that 5 minute video, I don't even think it has a title. But if that message was for you, then this reading is for you as well. Okay, so it's going to be very brief because basically the gist of it is that whoever needs to know what they know, either you already know or you will know soon. Something was just reconfirmed for you. That's what I was getting. It's like past information, something just clearing up, the light getting brighter is really like kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, but you have people who are like trying to kiss you through the fence. They like on the other side. They could be karmics and they feel blocked from this person, but this person's heart is open towards you, or your heart is open towards them. So it could be your karmics on your side or their side or both sides. But basically, people are just trying to ascertain what's going on, and they may want to know about a conversation. For some of you, you literally had a physical conversation. For others of you, they're just trying to figure out where your hearts are, like where everything is, your hearts and your minds. And for some of you, they're trying to figure out where you are physically. For those of you that are in contact physically, then it could have like literally been a past conversation, a past phone conversation, and they don't even know what's going on. Okay, they had a lot of assumptions of probably what would have taken place during your last conversation or how it would have went or something like that. So that's part of it. But yeah, basically they don't know. They don't know. So I'm not going to give them anything. That's why I was guided to really not even go any further, because I'm like, I walked in the door and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like doing a reading no more. I lied. I don't want to go back, come back today. But yeah, I'm going to own up to what I said I would do. So here we are. However, that was the message that I was getting for you is they're just trying to figure something out. Collaborating with the group, working together. So this could have been people that, like I said, it's like the imagery that I'm getting is people on one side of the fence. They just walked in. Oh, so you have someone who just entered your garden or entered your energy, and these other individuals are trying to pretty much keep this gateway open. This is like a portal. See if we can close it. Yeah, your person is just trying to connect with you, but there's somebody trying to follow them. Playing games. Insecurity is ruining this connection. They're trying to trigger your insecurities, things that you would be worried about or concerned with. Someone's scared, or they want you to be scared. Someone's trying to trap you in fear because they're in fear. Okay, so it's more like trying to take your place or something like that. What does God, the devil, and the weed man have in common? They all come like a thief in the night. You never really know when they're coming, but they always come, or you expect them to be there. I heard that joke earlier today, and I did not think it was funny at all, but it's kind of the truth. So that's how, because that's kind of how something is working out for you, where your person has good intentions, but people who are connected to them don't necessarily have the same intentions for your connection. Third parties, you have a lot of opinionated viewpoints about your connection. So they're trying to get you to buy into some lie, buy a lie, tap into fear. Okay. It says time is also ruining this connection. Wow, so you got a lot of things working against you in this connection. For one thing, we have insecurity, but you also have people who are working with other people to try to trigger your insecurities or trigger you into fear and insecurities. Then on top of that, there's like this time gap. Maybe it's for those of you who are actually talking to your person, or this is someone you're in contact with physically. It's the time between the last conversation you had and now. So they're playing all of these mind games and mental strategies and hoping and wishing and gossiping about all of these ways in which you probably are seeing them, and how what's really probably happening. Okay, they're trying to feed some kind of flight of fancy. This is a karmic here. And knowing that the time between your last interaction and now, or there's some significant event, okay, I don't know, inciting incident, the time between that and now, it must have been like this person, nothing is happening, stalemate. Okay, so you've got two things playing against you. Someone's aware of that. They're collaborating or working together, but it's just to knock you out of this heart space. So because you're in your feelings with your person. Now you should feel safe. If you feel safe in your feelings with your person, it just seems as if something is still amiss, like something's trying to distract you. Then that's what this is. It's different if you are not at peace or not in a place of love, or you don't feel safe to love this person. Okay, that's not who I'm talking about. But if currently you're in a space of love, even if it's vulnerable, like I said, for some of you, it's like a bittersweet time period currently, but you're still accepting your feelings. Okay, and your person is too. Lots of things against you though. We have stressed out, yeah, needs a break. Oh, okay. I said somebody's literally playing delusions, or they're casting illusions, but it's because they're stuck in a delusion. They're looking at the time period between how long you talk. For some of you, it has something to do with your last conversation, the very last conversation you had with them. And they're trying to play on some kind of insecurity or something that maybe you're insecure about, or that your person could be insecure about as well. They could be attacking them mentally. Because whoever this person is, it's like they're trying to play games with them. They're trying to stress them out, or they're trying to stress you out. Because you have good karma. You have good karma. So they're definitely on the wrong side of the fence, whoever these individuals are. If you were to buy in whatever it is that they're selling you, it will send you down a karmic cycle of fear, which likely you've already been through. Especially if you're in a place of love, or at least peace. Like I said, it could be bittersweet. But at least in the subject of love or peace with your person, then this would be you coming out of that. You would be like, yeah, someone's trying to swap. They're trying to swap with you. You have major blessings headed your way. Listen to your higher self is what this card says. So I feel like your spirit guides are aware of this, likely helping you to handle this, or helping you to keep your thoughts at bay, okay, or keep them straight. Because somebody is definitely trying to play games with you. And it's not even that they're in your energy necessarily. It's just that you guys really need to get off the fence. That's what it is. You both are indecisive. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, it doesn't matter if you're the male or the female. Either one of you could take the lead. Somebody needs to make a choice, make a decision, and settle in it. Are you okay with your feelings? Are you going to stick with what you know currently? Can you tough this out? Can you work this out? Or are you going to detach and leave it in a place of peace? Either or. Because the other side of things, the only thing that could really ruin not just this connection, but your alignment, is you going into a place of fear. Because someone is sending that out. It's called fear mongering. That's the destiny swap. If they can get you to buy the scenario that they're trying to paint out for you, which is fear-based. It's a fear-based tactic. When it says collaborating with the group and working together, for a lot of you, this is like just a dark entity. Dark entity. Fear is an entity. And it just feeds. It just feeds on our negativity and our pessimism. And then you have negative people who are pessimistic truly about their connection to this person because they're on the other side of things. They're not in their heart space, but you are. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to swap places with you. If they can get you to fall out of that space, they can take that space. And the space is yours, whether you sit in it or whether you walk away. It's about how you detach, not necessarily the fact that you detach. Because you can keep things clear. You can keep things honest. One of you is like really good at that anyway. It says likely the female in the situation, she's a wonder with the lasso of truth, tames wild beasts naturally, effortlessly. So your person is in beast mode. Your person, likely this is why they're on the outside. They could have been close in because your person was having some indecision. They were on the fence there. But they're playing scare tactics now to get one of you to come out of this little bubble of peace and love that you're in, because they can't connect with you or they can't connect to them. They can't get in. So you're literally winning right now. Whatever you're doing right now, you're winning. But the loss or the, I guess, injustice would be if you were to buy into the fear. Okay. So regardless of what you choose to do, it's going to be different scenarios for everybody. But regardless of what you choose to do, also we have a new opportunity at the bottom of the deck. So, and new occupation. So it could be either or, but for some of you, you have a replacement. And this could be like similar issues that this person is going through, especially if you just met someone new, or if there's someone new, there could be someone new coming towards you. And their issue could be similar to yours or similar to your past person. And then for others of you, there's a change in your connection to this person. So you're in a transformation time period. Everything hasn't even processed yet. But I feel like that's what the karmics are trying to figure out. What's happening next or what's happening now, because you guys haven't talked in a while, or you haven't seen them in a while, or you haven't connected, or you haven't said anything. I'm also getting someone gossiping or stalking your social media. You have not posted anything that rings any bells for some karmic energy as to how you may be feeling about this individual. So there's definitely someone watching or stalking you for information, and they're not getting it. They're trying to get information about a last phone call or conversation that you had, or the last time you spoke. For some of you, it was just that energy that I caught for that 5-minute channel message, which this comes from. And they're like I said, mentally monitoring spirits, monitoring you, trying to get information, trying to see what's going on between the two of you. All right. So I'm going to leave this reading. As a matter of fact, I feel like most of you didn't even know your person was coming towards you. You don't even know how they got there. Literally, I heard the song, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. You could have closed everybody out, but you turn around and here they are. Okay, with all of their music and all of their songs and all of their feelings and all of the clarity and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it's loud. They're still so close to the place that they were, or that you were, where you were indecisive about this person, that it's like they can hear y'all music, okay? So as much as you can, try to find peace. That would just kill the karmic energy, okay? If you kind of like turn down the sounds. You don't have to turn them off if they sound good to you, but turn them down a little bit. And if they don't sound good to you, just leave it on a place of peace. Freeze it, okay? Deal with it later. This is a time to disconnect until you feel clear and ready for that, like steady. Something about confidence, because insecurity is killing your connection as well. And that's not just your connection to your person. That's your connection to yourself, your higher self. So your alignment. Because these karmics, they don't just benefit from your person or from you. They benefit from your energy. So, yeah. All right, so that's all I'm going to do there. Like I said, Spirit told me don't even get into it. And so that's as much as I'm going to get. But I will see you guys in the next live. In love with your souls. Bye.